46 years later, the Buffalo History Museum is reflecting on this storm while also collecting photos, videos, and more, documenting the blizzard that we just faced in December.
Joining us now to tell us all about this is Brian Hayden, the Director of Communications and Community Engagement with the Buffalo History Museum. Brian, thank you so much for joining us this afternoon.
Jordan and Dave, thanks for having me here. It's great to be here.
So tell us about this collection initiative and really why the museum is doing it.
Well, we just know that, blizzards leave such a mark on our collective memory. I mean, those who lived through the blizzard of '77 still talk about it to this day. And we know that what we lived through last month was history in the making. So we're encouraging Buffalonians to share their stories with us, their photos, audio testimonials, videos, so that we can create a running historical record that allows future generations to really look back and better understand what happened.
Here on the 46th anniversary of the blizzard of '77, can you talk a little bit about the collection or any items that you have from that storm to maybe give people some kind of a reference point for the things that you're looking for?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, in our library, we have a number of historical photos, from the blizzard of '77 that show, the cars buried under feet of snow or just people that are walking past just enormous snowbanks. So that sort of visual is something that's kind of seared in our collective memory. And we're looking for more of those kind of, visual memories from people in their photos, videos. If they want to share a written entry or an audio testimonial, they're welcome to as well. Objects are a possibility as well, but that's sort of something where we don't really know it until we find it.
Right.
And it depends on the story related to the object. So if you just shoveled your driveway with your shovel, that might not
Probably
be
not.
historical, significance. But if you shoveled to get to someone who, you may have saved their life,
Sure.
then suddenly that object takes on a whole new significance and could be history.
So like maybe Jay Withy's tire iron, or I think a brake pad is what he used to break into the elementary and save 24 people. That's an item that has a big backstory. Obviously it has a good ending, that kind of thing, right?
Exactly. We're looking for, those stories of inspiration, of resilience, of perseverance. Anything that sort of has that significance to it is something that we're considering on sort of a case-by-case basis.
And Brian, this is something that kind of goes beyond exhibit purposes. Tell us a little bit about the archives and what this collection could be used for.
Yeah, I mean, besides just, we are a place that has great exhibits, but we are the city's archive as well. And we have a collection going back 160 years. Tens of thousands of, photos and three-dimensional objects. And so, that archive is used today, today's researchers and today's public uses it to understand the Buffalo of yesteryear. And what we lived through last month was history in the making. So we need to amass this collection now and preserve it for posterity, so that way the Buffalo of 50 years from now, 100 years from now, can look back and better understand just how significant this event was in December of '22.
Before we let you go, Brian, can you run through again how folks can submit these items, especially for someone who might have something that is three-dimensional or something that is tactile that they want to drop off or what have you?
Sure. Yeah, I mean, probably the best way to do that, follow us on social media. Our Instagram and Facebook accounts have directions there. Our landing page is tinyurl.com/blizzardbuf for the Google form to submit your photos and videos. And then you want to email our Senior Director of Collections, Walter Meyer. He is the one considering those object donations.
Excellent.
Wonderful. We, of course, will make sure we have all of that information up on our website, WIVB.com. Brian, thank you so much for coming in this afternoon.
Thank you. Great to talk to you both.